Hey guys, welcome back. So we look at posture, we look at a lot of those things. As chiropractors, I really think we need to pay attention to the eyes as well as what we're doing already from a spinal standpoint. And this is why. I want to have all of you guys just put your fingers on the back of your suboccipital muscles here like this and move your eyes back and forth as fast as you can in a horizontal fashion. And you'll feel those little suboccipital muscles going. And the reason being is the suboccipital muscles, or the muscles of the spine, come from the same embryological tissue as the little muscles that move the eyes. Your rectus muscles, your obliques, those types of things. So from birth, they are intricately linked. Anytime we're doing anything to the spine, we're affecting the eyes. Anytime we do anything with the eyes, we affect the spine. Think about it. The first thing you do if you can't read something after you squint, you move your head forward. The eyes and the neck are constantly compensating back and forth for somebody. So if you got that person that always has like a right listing of occiput, there's probably some visual issues that we're not addressing or we're not taking care of. So I'm going to show you guys, this isn't going to be like a neuro level diplomate eye exam. I just want to show you guys what the basic tests are. And all I want you to know is if that's not working, just start there. Like if it's not able to do convergence, if it's not able to do pursuit, or if it's not able to do a saccade, just start to see these differences, and then we can talk about how to add some eye movements into the adjusting that you're already doing to help make those corrections. So we have a pretty high-tech piece of neurological equipment here. It's a tongue depressor with a little letter on it. It costs about, I don't know, $1.50. So hopefully everybody can afford this one. So all I'm going to do, all of the testing is going to start at the bridge of the nose and midline to the subject. So we're going to watch here. Can you see that letter pretty clear?
Yes.
First test is going to be convergence. And we're looking to see if the eyes converge on the target symmetrically or move at the same time. So I usually do about 3 passes of this. We don't have to get right up on her, like on her nose. You'll start to see her head kind of move back on us a little bit there. We really want to just go about 4 to 6 inches away from the nose and make sure the eyes are moving symmetrically. Once you do convergence, you're going to back out until the eyes stop in divergence. So as soon as they kind of settle and they stop moving outward, that's going to be where you perform your pursuits. So we're going to do horizontal, and we're just looking for smoothness of movement. And then I don't do the H in space, but I'm going to bring in the diagonals and see how well she's able to maintain focus there. And make sure she's not cheating by moving her head, or that that one she actually lost the target a little bit. So when we stop, we want to make sure they stop on the target. We want to make sure they don't overshoot as well. When we go up and to the right and down and to the left, that's right cerebellum. I always teach it as you look up to your cerebellum. If we're going up and to the left, down and to the right, that's left cerebellum. So that whole diagonal also is assessing the cerebellar function, which ties into our posture and everything else that we're doing from an adjustment standpoint. After we've done the slow movements look more at the posterior portion of the brain. We're going to look at fast eye movements because that tells us about that frontal lobe. So fast, frontal, fires the eyes to the opposite side. So what I'm going to do is have her start on my nose. I'm going to bring my thumbs here, and I'm going to try to keep them level with the plane of my nose. I don't want to get out here with my thumbs. I want to keep them even with my nose so that she's not having to converge and diverge as she's doing the fast eye movement. So what it looks like is we'll be here. So see my thumb wiggle in there. Whenever I move a thumb, I want you to move your eyes as fast as you can to my nose and then come back, or to my thumb and then come back to my nose. Good. We'll do about 10 of these, and see she's starting to get a little struggle. Her head's starting to move with the eyes. That's where we're going to start to see those cheats. So what you're looking for is, do the eyes bounce to the target? Does she move her head a little bit? Or do they just not quite able to focus on either back on the nose or on the thumb? And we'll do side to side, which looks more at areas in the pons, and then we'll also look at up and down. So same thing here.
Switch hands.
Up. We'll go up here, down. Good. And again, we're looking for that vertical movement of the head. We're making sure the eyes are able to find that target. Now, fast movements look more at frontal. we can pretty much, our adjustment is taking care of this one. But if we're struggling more in the pursuit phases, or especially if it's pursuits in the diagonals, we may need to add some balance exercises to really get into that cerebellum and start to work on that. So if it was a right cerebellar finding, meaning pursuits in that upper right, lower left, we might want to do a one-legged stand on that right side. So we can really start to layer things that we do to be more specific to some of those areas of the nervous system and allow that chiropractic adjustment to set better and give a better integration into that prefrontal cortex.